let's just take a temperature. Okay, let's say somebody has a high temperature, not severely high, but let's take very high. Let's take 102 degrees. Okay, so you check your temperature sublingual. Okay, right in the side of your tongue, and your temperature is 102. What would your oxygen look like? Like if you check with a pulse oximeter, what would it look like? Would it be high or would it be low? In reality, it would actually be very high. Okay, it would actually be very high, and that's called the dissociation curve. What happens is when there's no brain on a red blood cell, so it relies on temperatures and pressures. That's how oxygen releases out of a hemoglobin into a tissue, is through that pressure and that temperature. Where is the hottest point of your body? Center core. Okay, the coolest part of your body is the extremities. So if I take a thermometer, put it at sublingual, okay, and let's say I don't have a temperature and it's 98.6, 98.7 degrees. If I put it under my armpit, the temperature is different. If I put it, say, rectal, the temperature is different. If I put it anywhere else, the temperature is different. Okay, so you have to imagine and understand that with a high temperature, the affinity attraction to that oxygen molecule attaching to the red blood cell is very high. To the hemoglobin on that red blood cell is very high. Meaning, let's say I'm a red blood cell, okay, and let's say this chair is a red blood cell, and I am the hemoglobin in that red blood cell. Okay, so I grab some oxygen, I release it. Okay, that's my job, is to release that oxygen. I transport over to the next one, I'll release some more oxygen. Okay, now if the temperature is very high, the affinity attraction is higher, I'm going to hold on to the I'm going to hold on to the oxygen. I'm not going to release it. Those tissues need it, but I'm going to release it. I'm not going to release it, I'm going to hold on to it. If the temperature is very low, like you're hypothermic, the temperature is very low, the oxygen releases too quickly. Okay? The oxygen releases too quickly. So if you're in, do you ever see those warning labels, the warning labels on hot tubs? How long can you stay in the hot tub before it starts affecting you? You start feeling lightheaded, dizzy, your face starts becoming a little lighter, a little pale. How much time? It's usually about 12 to 15 minutes. That's it. Not hours. 12 to 15 minutes. Let's take the same type of temperature and add it to a shower or a bath. Now, why do we feel lightheaded and dizzy? Just like we would if we have a high temperature. Because the oxygen is staying very high in your blood and the blood is not releasing that oxygen into the tissues. So when you put pulse ox on with a high temperature, most likely you'll see 99% saturations. And everyone's like, oh, that's great. But they don't understand that just because oxygen is in your blood doesn't mean it's being released out of your blood to feed the tissues its fair share of oxygen. So people, they'll see 100%, they're like, no, I'm doing well, my breathing is great. No, it's actually not. You're compromised because of the temperature.
Hi everyone, Dr. Naveed Shah here, and before we get into the video, I want to tell you about this video's sponsor, the Delta V. Delta V is the all-in-one lung training solution with adjustable airflow. Whether you're recuperating from a respiratory ailment, rehabbing your lungs, eager to boost your lung capacity, or dedicated to cultivating optimal lung health, Delta V stands ready to accompany you every step of the way. Visit our website, deltav.rehab, or call us at 410-871-4601 to order your Delta V today.
Hi everyone, Melanie here. Check out the HRN store by using the QR code on this video, or you can click the link in the description below. You'll find everything you need for pulmonary rehab there. So take a look.